Oh hi! Welcome to the star chart, this beautiful place that you have on your map once you look outside of the orbiter. Once you finish the regular map, you can have the option to open the steel path, which means everything is way harder, way tougher, the enemies are tougher, but you're not. So that's why you need better configs or better strategies. So this part 1, we will go through all the planets, taking out each boss on each planet on steel paths, considering that you don't have too much of equipment, or you have one config, or you don't have ribbon modes, or you're not too high of a rank. It doesn't matter. So we will start with Earth and we will continue from there. I used Rhino Prime in this case. It's not filled, as you can see. We have 2 Arcanes that gives critical chance, and another one that Operator gives an ability. It will give you another ability strength. I will use Boltor, that you can see you can require on 2nd rank. This is the config. It has Genesis, the Incarnon Genesis. This is the Genesis if you want to check it out. Another thing that I will be using, the secondary, is the Nukor. I'm using Kuva Nukor. You can get it at any rank. So this is the config for the Nukor. And a Bow Prime that you can have on 5th rank. It also has a Genesis, and if you watched my previous videos, you can see that this one is the Shield Armor Breaker with the Shattering Impact status and the mod. And joining me today on my journey is my Smeeta Kavat, my Hrushkins, who maybe will give me some bonus or buff. Hello, my dear friend. I know you missed me. Here I come.
For complete system domination, make him too dangerous. You know what to do.
So basically, if you are going not the first time on this mission, obviously you did it the first time not on Steel Path, you skip his talking and all his threatening. Just remember where the yellow icon is and then just go there. Just skip him. Shut up, Vay Hek. We will be talking a bit later. Just you wait. I'm coming, baby.
Counselor Vay Hek rose to power by eliminating his enemies on the Grenier Council. He now has near complete control, which makes him one of the most influential Grenier.
I actually like this guy. I mean, he's funny. He's really funny. This is unacceptable. Why are these fools still breathing my air? Yeah, I stopped to activate my Incarnon on the Boltor. That's enough, because we will be using it, but not as much, because as I've said before in my previous videos, if you want to take down a boss, most of the bosses, they have the shield, they have the armor. Take it down and you'll see steel pass, not steel pass. It'll be pretty easy. Now, if you have a gunblade, it's faster. But this frame doesn't have a gunblade. As I said, it has only a Redeemer, not the Prime one, and it sucks. So I'm using a Bow Prime. I've changed the stance so it's a bit more comfortable to use. The previous one I kind of didn't fancy much. So we're taking down its armor while he's chit-chatting there, thinking that we're stupid or crazy, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I have a big plan. And then we're gonna put some Nukor on him, because Nukor has many statuses. So once he takes off his mask, he'll be like, boom, you have been status attacked. Also, many people, while they play this map, this mission, this boss, they shoot at him, they go ballistic and crazy. You just leave him alone. Like, it doesn't matter if you shoot or not. He's just gonna go like blah 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 ta 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 and put down his mask. So just wait for that moment and then shoot him. You don't even have to waste your breath or sweat too much, because it doesn't matter what you do. He has this routine. I talk, then I shoot, then I do some weird movements and sounds, and then I put down the mask, and then you can shoot me. basically, so you don't have to waste your breath nor your ammo. Without the armor, he can be taken down pretty fast. So the first stage, he's done. Now the second one is the same thing. We come close, take down the armor. Let's switch this yellow to red. Come back, where are you going? Don't leave. And that's it, we're done. Steel pass? Well, I didn't feel like it. I felt like just the regular mission, because it's long because of his routine, but it wasn't as difficult. Because, as I said, as soon as you take down the shields, the armor, most of the bosses, they're pretty easy. Most of them. Some are, oh my god. They don't have armor, but they still are difficult. And they still have you sweat, and it takes time, just like Hades, just like the Ambulance. Doesn't matter what you do, it takes time because it takes time. Okay, so this was Oro. I think as a warm-up it was fine. Okay, it was a good warm-up. Next, Mr. Krill on Mars. Let's go. So as you can see, I left the same config that I had before because there's nothing to change here. I mean, what we have is good enough to take down Mr. Krill. So he's waiting for us. Let's not make him wait for too long.
Ballistics and archaic weapons, crude and dangerous.
Lotus and the operator are so dramatic sometimes. I mean, we're coming here to have some fun. Why are you so dramatic? So sad and so. The Greniers, they're awful. We're killing them like I don't know, like a chopping block, and they're awful. Yeah, right. Sure. Convinced me there. So you can see this blue little block. It means that this is the arcane that we put, the Vigor. That every time the operator costs an ability, you will get the more ability strength for your next skill. Hello, Mr. Krill. So the thing that I've noticed here that many people also, just like in Oro, they start shooting him and hitting him and cutting him, and he doesn't give a shit because, well, A, you need to break his pipe, this tube on his back, and that's it. You just wait. You just wait, you let him go nuts, you let him go and do his routine. You don't have to attack him or anything. I'm just taking down the shield, and here I am, just waiting. I'm not touching him. I'm not doing anything, because it doesn't matter. He's doing his routine, and then he's using Frost's skill, and once he's stuck, then that's the only time you can attack him. So yeah, you can put many status on him, and then once the shield is down, he's and dies pretty fast. But sometimes it was fixed that you put it, and then he resets, and everything you've put is gone. Nothing. It's gone. So basically, I just waited, shot him here, bugged him there, but did not go crazy on him, because it doesn't really matter. You just stay away, let him do the routine. The faster he gets this, I get stuck in the frost skill thing, the faster you get to kill him. So he was shooting me, I had to move, had to kill the other Grenier, occasionally come and bug him, but then I got like, whatever dude, just do your thing. Gonna stand here and bug you a bit, and then hide, and then bug you a bit some more to put some status on, but not too much, because if you decide to drop everything and reset, I will not feel that I wasted my time or ammo on you. Oops, wrong skill there. Excuse me. Back to my little hideout. Gonna bug your minions, Mr. Kril. Why don't you, instead of talking, just do your thing and get stuck? Okay, my cat is trying to bite him in the leg, scratch him and bite him. Huh? There. Put down his shield. And now he got stuck. Trying to retaliate, trying to hit us. This is the moment where you start kicking his butt. Otherwise it's just wasting your breath. Again, like with Oro, just wait it out. Oh, shut it, you all. Don't you see I'm trying to get out of here? I'm done. I don't even want to kill you, but you just force me to. Bad Greniers. Out of my way.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Ta-da! And it took us 4 minutes and 48 seconds. Well, Mr. Kril and Captain War. The same thing we do with Mr. Kril. We just wait till he finishes his ceremony of doing thing. And Captain War, well, he's a scaredy cat. He gives you like this moment to hit him, and then oh no, I'm hiding in my immortal shield. So fair enough. Fair enough. Still using the same config though, because it's basically enough. So if you have this one weapon that you've managed to put your hands on with the Incarnon Genesis, or a weapon that you have with an awesome config that you like and you feel comfortable with, and it's really doing the job, then you don't really need too much. Not dead yet, not dead yet. So now they come duo.
If you split your attention, you may fail.
Excuse me, hitting a little immortal creature that looks like a child, that's not cool. So, while Captain War was hiding in his immortal shield, we took down Kril's shields and armor. Now he's doing his thing, and we can't attack him anyway until War is alive. So we do need to finish off War first. But Kril is already waiting for us with all these shields, doing his routine. So, same thing. We break the tube on his back, and then we wait. Now the background cheerleaders, well, they were annoying. Because can't they see that I'm busy here? Can they see we have this little one-on-one meeting? What are they doing? Thing, shooting. Oh, that really bugged me. Come on, Kril. We have around 10 more maps to go. I don't have all day. I need to conquer the star chart. So while he's busy with his routine, I was busy by getting rid of the distractions. And then, while I was busy and he was busy, everything was done. He came up with his final skill, put himself on fire, and like, here, I'm done, you can come and kill me. Thank you very much, Mr. Kril. Now this is done.
Taking down the VIP. Now get to extraction.
Again, if there were no distractions around, you would just wait. But because they were, well, they give you something to occupy yourself with. Why do they always lock me up? They should lock me before I find their boss and kill them. Not after. What's the point? Alright, so this is done, and these two to us. 4 minutes, 2 seconds. Nice. Elad V on Jupiter. I just love this guy, he's so funny. So I'll be using a Wukong because I will need the 2 of the monkeys. These are the Arcanes I'm going to use. Basically, these 2 are for melee weapon. And the Magus Lockdown on Operator that we will be using a lot. Starting from now.
Loyalty issues, Taro. My Zanuka program will
You have loyalty issues, Tenno.
Contracts are not to be taken lightly. Eliminating this target will have
I like the video. It's a very old video, cinematic, from the DE themselves. About the Zanuka, how they killed Valkyr. And then the other frames came to the rescue. Oh, that was nice! I mean,
to make sure that it doesn't.
I don't know why they don't put this in the game anymore.
have you come to make a donation to my newest enterprise? Excellent. Please report to my lab.
Oh, I'm coming to your lab. Some donation of plasma and some beating up. Oh, pick that up. There is no such thing as too much yellow stars. Or blue stars, depends on what level are you in the game. There's no such thing as too much of anything in this game. So first we're gonna kick his butt. I will just take off the armor and the other monkey's gonna get to work. This is the point in Wukong. You just monkey around. Is that a fun? I have to stop listening to Ordis. And then after he's gone, Zanuka will come to his rescue. So we call up the operator, grab the Zanuka by the lockdown, kick its butt as well. Well, we pretend as we're working, and the other monkey is shooting the Nukor. No, just kidding. Both Nukor and the Bow Prime are doing a lot, because Nukor will put status and burn it, and the Bow Prime will use its status and kick it. So, 1 minute 50 seconds. Nice. The Raptor on Europa. We're back to our first config of Rhino Prime with Boltor and Nukor and Bow Prime. I think I heard them say Zanuka. Maybe it's because we're coming from Jupiter. The news. They were spread around the galaxy and Corpus. They know that who we just met.
Crashed freighter on the surface has been masking its location. I fear they have developed even more deadly Raptor prototypes here. This may
So Raptor, if you know, it's the
is entirely off.
mechanic giant robot, comes out of 3 shafts. And then after you take it down, you need to pick up the little package it drops and drop it back to the shaft, so it will explode, and then you repeat it 2 more times, and that's it. So basically the best way to make it faster is not letting it to come out of the shaft. So if you have the chance to catch it on the 2nd and the 3rd time before it comes out, and then the little package falls inside, it's even better. If not, well, next time then. Okay, so using my Bow Prime will be tough because it's in the air. So I can't take down the armor. But my Boltor in its Incarnon Genesis form is good enough to break its armor, and that's why you have the punch through on the config. You just go through walls, through metal, through people, through mechanics. Lovely, lovely thing.
A devastating hit. Now finish the job.
See, if we catch him before he leaves the shaft, we can use our bow prime. Or our melee, okay? Melee, in any case. Little bastardo, he escaped. I think it's Smeeta's fault. Standing there, telling him what to do. Traitor. Alright, so... I start to feel bad. I mean... it's just... tunneling. Going planet to planet, door to door, trick or treat, more like punch or kick in the face, or both. And the guys don't even understand, like, where did I come from? What did I want from them? Oh, shoot, I missed the fan. Okay, so Mr. Raptor took us
As you conquer the foe,
2 minutes and 52 seconds because of the running around, basically. Okay, our next friend is Sargas Ruk on Saturn. I'll be using Nyx with the Augment Assimilate. And these are the Arcanes, because I thought maybe I will use the pistol, the secondary, but eventually I kinda used it differently. So Assimilate is the augment that gives your Nyx the ability, instead of just creating this power ball around itself on the force skill, you are able to move slowly, but you're able to move and do other things. So I don't know, some people call this augment as cheating. I say, if you have it, why not use it, okay? Why sweat and run and go crazy if you can just put this thing on and chill? And that's it. I mean, he also has this routine he has to do, that he has this shooting and screaming, and then he's opening one of his shafts, his hand, his chest, his back, which you need to shoot. So why not wait it up? Here, this is the Assimilate. You can get it at the syndicates. Once again, rule number 1, take down shields and armor. Now that he is ready. I was trying to activate my Arcanes, but eventually it was like, okay, he's open, let's shoot. Yeah, let's take them on our side. So instead of shooting us, we'll be shooting them. Nyx is a slicky little frame. Oh, excuse me. I was busy, I didn't notice, I'm sorry. Were you waiting for too long? Rampaging. Luckily that Sargas, unlike the other ones, like Vay Hek or Lech Kril, he's not taking too long of a time. So yeah, he has some kind of routine he has to do, but it not takes as long as they are. Like, the routine is much shorter. It gives you the opportunity to shoot. If you did not shoot and he closed it, well, it's your kind of a mess up. But basically, you can do it pretty fast if you don't miss. If you He does his routine, you do your routine. It's pretty simple.
Great work, Tenno.
What you have learned
Well,
here
Mr. Sargas
will
Ruk,
serve you
2
well.
minutes, 58 seconds.
There's a heavy unit of
Regor on Uranus, Mr. Dissection. I do have to admit that I love all the bosses. They're funny, they have their quirkiness, their voices, their weird fetishes, like open you up alive and see how are you working inside. Or to sell you to the highest bidder.
strides in the field of gene
Overall, they're kind of nice guys.
reverse
I mean, we're killing because
to excessive cloning.
of Lotus, who says that we have to kill.
Genetic molds.
But no one sees it this way. I mean,
To its work.
You had me anxious, Tenno. Nervous.
if you open your profile and then you go to your stats, how many kills do you have? Well, be honest with yourself. And why?
Finally
Because
get
Lotus
the
said
chance
so.
to hurt you.
But we're like
Very
little
excited now.
innocent kids,
Anticipation.
not really immortal creatures
Always
from some
learn
other
so much.
world pretending to be kids. Okay, so we're using our Wukong config because same here.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
It will be faster while one is taking down the armor, the shields, the other one is shooting. So you're not wasting
Let
time.
my gavel wring justice off your thin, thin skull.
It's a boss that can be close combated, so why not use the option to have as if 2 little frames instead of 1,
Painful.
even if you're going
You
solo.
look at you, worthless, ugly freaks.
Oh, that was really
Gonna
insulting.
pull
We're
this
not
ocean down on
ugly
us if I have to.
or worthless. We work really hard on our appearance. So, usually, if I have this mission on the Steel Pass Incursion or the Sortie, then I call up my own crew, my elite on crew from the Railjack. But this time I thought that maybe not everyone has an on-call crew, and maybe they didn't upgrade their Railjack, so it was actually kind of nice to play a bit differently. Okay, so there was a bug in this moment. He got stuck inside of the wall, but as I said earlier on one of the bosses, I have Boltor, and Mr. Boltor here has a mod that gives you a punch through, a very high punch through. So actually, you can't escape me or my wrath or my Boltor's wrath. See? So he thought he was a sneaky snake. He's gonna hide in the wall,
Nowhere left to hide. Nowhere left to run.
said the one who hid in the wall. Now this mission too can be done pretty fast, but we need to wait the algorithm of him showing up at first, then insulting you the second time, and then maniacally laughing the third time. So we just wait. While we wait, why not clear the path to the exit already? They think they're safe. Well, they're not. They're not. No one is safe. Oh, I'm sorry. I love this game. It's
Stay focused.
it's an addiction.
Approaching.
And everything you do, if you take it too seriously, I mean, it's a game. Some people take this so serious. I mean, they lose or they do something and then they start screaming and shouting and leaving the game. I mean, it's a game. It should be fun. Anyway, forget it. So, 4 minutes and 14 seconds. Sweet. Okay, last one for this part is the Hyena pack on Neptune. I'm gonna keep the same config. Wukong, Boltor, Nukor, and Bolprime. When they are done not on Steel Path, they're pretty easy. You don't even notice. Just like the Sergeant, the poor sergeant who everyone believes that he has to be fixed because he's just,
led to a surge in
I mean, he's like a little paper. You just
hunter.
cut it in no matter what level he is. Anyway, but when on the steel pass and you get stuck, they can take down and strip you from your skills, and they can be kind of a headache.
Use caution.
So we will be using the two monkeys and our operator with the Magus lockdown.
Got robots inbound.
So while one is hitting with the bow prime, the other one is helping him out with the Nukor. And why did I say about the operator that in case one hyena is trying to escape or like moves erratically, you can't grab it, you can't like catch it, you do this. You stop it, you hit it till it's down, and then you go to the exit.
Nice work taking down the
Don't worry, the bosses get more difficult on part 2. There are some that are just a headache, but we'll get there. So this was part 1. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped. So I'll see you in the second part.